We're here with Helena, the COO of Kodo Assets. How are you, Helena?
I am fine, enjoying this fair very much.
How's it going with Kodo Assets being here today, and what was the purpose of being at the Crypto Expo?
Actually, we are starting our first token sale on March 20th, the pre-sale actually, and the sale on March 22nd. So we are here to make awareness of that event. For us, that's quite big because we are actually launching our MVP. And that's the whole idea of being here today, to make this announcement to other people and, for them to see what Kodo has to offer in the market.
And so in this new token economy, if we can call it that, do you think that everything needs to be tokenized?
Not needs to be. I don't believe in a future that, you're going to tokenize toilet paper, for instance. But I think that there are certain assets that can benefit a lot from tokenization, and we strongly believe that real estate is one of them. And because we have such high barriers to entry this market that tokenization can solve, and we have a huge problem on liquidity that tokenization can also solve, that is also, a perfect fit. So I believe that most things that should be tokenized will be tokenized, but not everything.
Okay, so in the real estate industry, what are some of those benefits that investors can get from tokenization and from Kodo Assets?
Well, basically, you can have exposure to an investment that otherwise you wouldn't. For instance, the one that we are tokenizing right now is half a floor in the Faria Lima region in São Paulo, which is the go-to place in the whole South America if you are a business. So Google is there, Facebook's there, all the biggest companies in the world, the financial world also are there. So if you want to be somebody in the industry in Latin America, you are going to want to be in the Faria Lima region, right? One would not have enough money probably to purchase half a floor of this building. But when we fractionalize that into 25,000 tokens and each token is sold for $140, then you can have a fraction of it. Then you can have exposure to it. And also, in terms of liquidity, if you want to give liquidity for a $3.5 million real estate, you will spend some time, some effort, and some huge brokerage fees on that. But when you do that on tiny tokens, selling them through blockchains, you don't have any of those costs, you don't have that bureaucracy, and you can improve liquidity drastically. So those are the main benefits.
And in Brazil specifically as a market, how is the crypto adoption there? Is it growing and in the real estate industry for fractionalization as well?
Well, we don't see many projects of tokenization yet because that's very incipient in Brazil and elsewhere, I believe. But in terms of crypto itself, Brazil is the 50th largest country in terms of crypto trading and crypto users in the world. So I believe that we are not able to make the public sale in Brazil because of regulatory reasons. But if we could, I believe that would be a huge success.
Okay, and how does that compare to Dubai and start here and the regulatory landscape here in the UAE?
Well, we are using the Bahamas regulatory framework for doing this because our headquarters are there, so we have registered the public offer there, and they have a really good regulatory framework to put that in place. I'm not so sure about how it's going on in Dubai. I've heard about some competitors or potential competitors here, but I know that they have lots and lots of restrictions that we didn't want to have, and that's why we went so badly after the best regulatory framework that we could, and that's why we are at the Bahamas.
Okay, and what advice would you give to investors when now there's maybe like 20,000 some tokens in the market?
I think that especially now we are in the beginning of 2023, we have just suffered a lot on the bear market of 2022. And basically because most people who are crypto holders or crypto investors, they have exposed their assets, their whole assets, to a market that is really volatile. When you look into platform diversification, to portfolio diversification, you actually should have some other types of assets in your wallet that can provide you some passive income. It's not gonna be 95% a year passive income with the most security in the world. It's not gonna be that. It's gonna be lower, but which the token price is unlikely to decrease. That's the one we are offering right now. So when we approach the crypto market and the crypto investors, our whole strategy is to go through portfolio diversification, because this way you can have at least a little fraction of your overall crypto assets allocated into something that is safer and less volatile than the crypto itself.
And also maybe having a long-term mindset in case things don't skyrocket right away.
Always a long-term mindset. We have actually made some exercise. If you hold Kodo 1 tokens until 2030, the benefits you get, the passive income you could get, would be more than 190%. So that's a good passive income, even though it's low. It's a 6% adjusted by inflation a year. So even though it's a low income, when you go adjusting that year by year and you do the capitalization and so on, you will see that overall you get a nice profit within 7 years. So always hold.
Okay, I want to invest now. Well, thank you very much, Helena, for your time.
Thank you so much.